VMA 2019. I can't believe it's finally here. Yes, I'm so excited. I can't even fake this anymore. Who gives a shit? Do you feel the vibes? What's up, everybody? Big Will, K-Pop for Life, coming back at ya. And in this episode of Kpop Rantz, that's right, I brought it back. We're talking about the new K-Pop award category at the VMAs 2019. Before we get into any of that, look, can we just talk about the fact that MTV still hosts the VMAs? Does that even make sense? When's the last time MTV did anything but impregnate 16-year-olds? I don't know. I don't even know where the hell the channel is anymore. I cut the cord years ago. And I think that's why they still have the show, because it's literally the only thing that still maintains a semblance of relevance on their channel. Because most of the generation has either cut the cord or moved on to, YouTube or Netflix. Because who the fuck still has cable? I don't know. You might. You should cut it. Save yourself some money. You can get everything on Netflix and Hulu. That being said, let's talk about the shiny new K-pop category that they introduced to desperately try to make themselves relevant again to a younger crowd. Now, I think they recognize the fact that the K-pop fan base is desperate for validation. And because K-pop itself has grown so much in the West recently, and by K-pop itself, I mean BTS and Blackpink, and that's it. Because those two groups have blown up so much in the West and gotten some media attention, late night hosts, like anybody gives a shit about them. They're sort of latching onto this trend and this fad, which is all it is in the West, and they're trying to exploit it for
money.
Pretty much everything in life is about money, especially when it comes to entertainment. They don't care about your feelings. They're manipulating you so they can get money from advertisers or from whomever. Just so you know, just be aware. So a lot of the groups that are up for this award are Blackpink, BTS, EXO, Monsta X, TXT. Basically, if you're part of the big four, i.e. SM, JYP, YG, although YG is questionable now, and Big Hit, you're in. You're in. Somebody had enough clout and money to throw at the award show guys in a dark briefcase under a tunnel one night, and they're like, hey, we know that nobody has a chance of winning this but BTS, but can you just take this money and pretend like we're relevant? Thank you. That's all it really was. It's fine. I get it. It's all part of the business. You know the secret to success? It's all about appearances. But anyway, BTS is going to win the category. Of course. All right. Unless there's some craziness that I'm not aware of because I don't follow this very closely. BTS is going to win purely because they're the most influential in this whole K-wave.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Side note break, BTS did not start the current K-wave that has blown up across the world. That honor belongs to Psy. So next time you're hugging and rolling around in your fucking BTS albums like a pile of money, remember, you can thank Psy for that. Because odds are you wouldn't know who the fuck BTS was if it wasn't for Psy. They are the biggest and most well-known K-pop group in the West, followed very closely by Blackpink, which I think says Blackpink has the potential to be more popular if YG Entertainment didn't suck and knew how to properly promote the band, because they've got like 6 damn songs and they're on the same level almost as BTS, who has like an insanely huge category of songs. Just saying. But back to the K-pop awards. So I understand why the record labels, producers, groups, etc. want to break into the West and want to access the vast amount of the Western audience's money, because that's what it is. I get that, and I'm cool with that. That's business. You got to do what you got to do. Eventually, you start to tap out in one area, and you don't want to plateau. You always want to be growing. Another reason, like JYP has a whole separate segment in his record company that exclusively focuses on the Chinese market, because it's a huge market there, and the West is different, so you got to have specialties. I'm sure SM and everybody else does that as well. Totally get it, totally cool with it, makes perfect sense. I would do the same thing. Where I have an issue is K-pop fans.
What a surprise! Big Will has a problem with stupid K-pop fans.
That's right, boys and girls, I do. Now, I'm just speaking hyperbolically, of course. Not all K-pop fans are stupid.
Just most of them.
What I understand is that most K-pop fans are younger and easily influenced. I get that. Fine.
He ain't lying.
What I want to talk to you guys about today, because I know a lot of people that watch my channel, is validation. You don't need it. If you like something, fuck other people. If you don't like something, fuck other people. If you think something is just the best shit you've ever seen in your life and absolutely everybody else around you says you're stupid for liking it, fuck other people. Who cares? Like what you like. It's a very simple concept. You don't need other people or groups of people or like prestigious bodies such as the VMAs to tell you, oh, this is good because we gave it an award. Fuck those people. If you like something, just like it. It's a very simple process. I don't understand why so many people feel the need to have to have other people tell them something is great. And if other people tell them something is stupid, they don't like it, they feel personally attacked. They literally take it personally. You know how many people tell me everything I say is stupid on a daily basis in the comment sections on my videos? I don't care. I don't care because I like my opinions. Fuck your opinions. And I suggest that you take that same route. Fuck my opinions, like your opinions. Form your own opinions. Who cares what other people think? That being said, the K-pop itself does not need validation from the West. In fact, it needs the West to go away because the Western creep, we're going to call it the Western creep, is ruining K-pop. I understand that K-pop is heavily influenced by Western music. And I'm okay with that because Western music used to be really good. I grew up with it. What K-pop did was take Western influence and their own culture and sort of interweave them in a beautiful way. And they do things in a way that makes it uniquely K-pop, right? They take the best parts of American and Western pop music and they mix them with the best parts of their style. And they made this awesome thing. And for years, it was sort of untouched in this bubble of like constantly changing, unafraid, very risk-taking kind of environment where they would experiment with different stuff. And the last year and a half, since the Western creep has really gotten strong, everything sounds the same. So it's kind of a battle on two fronts if you think about it. You've got all of the K-pop record labels and groups, most of which are really trying to break into and get a piece of that Western pie. And they are looking to your BTSs and your Blackpinks because the formula that they've got works, so they're emulating that. And in doing so, not only losing what they were, but they're also missing opportunities for creating something new. And that's always what happens when these kind of fads come around. Everybody strives to be that one thing that's popular, and then it all becomes the same. And then the next time somebody gets big, it's because they don't do that. So you have to kind of wait for that to come around, the next group that does something totally different. That's when hopefully this paradigm shift will change. The other side of that battle is that a lot of Western companies, producers, songwriters, etc. are seeing this K-wave, and they're seeing the potential money there is there to exploit. So they are, they're going to the other side now, and they are sort of introducing that Western style into it more than it already was, and in the process altering it a lot and really taking the uniqueness out of K-pop, because you can see now all the Western pop sounds the fucking same. All of K-pop now sounds the same this entire year. I mean, it's all EDM drops or like really shit choruses. It's really weird. Look back on the history of K-pop. You can look at the history of a year of K-pop and you can see shit from just all over the place. This year, the concepts are all still different, right? They still have those K-pop concepts and like style to the videos, that high production value, and sort of like, whoa, what's going on here? But the songs all sound the same. Not all the songs are bad. Again, I'm speaking hyperbolically. Not all of these songs are bad. Not all of the stuff coming out of the collaborations are bad. But most of them are. Most of them are, and it's causing K-pop to lose its essence. It's lost its X factor for me and for a lot of people. The people that don't think that are the new fans or the bandwagoner fans that literally follow like two groups and know nothing about what came before it. And that's fine. Everybody starts somewhere. But I would encourage you to go back and watch stuff from years ago. Started like 2010 to 2015. It was sort of like the golden age. Start in there, right? It's going to sound a lot different. And it's not going to be what you think you like. But I guarantee you'll find a bunch of stuff that will make you go, whoa, he's right. Like, this stuff sounds a hell of a lot different than what's coming out now. And I get that music has to progress and change and artists have to grow and blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't necessarily mean they're growing, changing, and progressing in a good way. Just saying. Obviously, this is just my opinions. What are yours? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. I want to know what you guys think. I'm sure there'll be lots of angry people on this one. Either way, what are your thoughts on this discussion? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Why? Let me know. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm perfectly willing to hear out other people's opinions on this. Many times, people in the comment section have made me change my mind on things because I try not to be prideful, only handsome and humble. But you guys, don't forget to keep on popping, K-poppers. And remember, it's not a trend. It's a lifestyle. Deuces.